Howdy y'all, Rain the Planet here. If you happen to find your way to this video, then the universe has a message for you. Today I will be reading from the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani. And I love these cards. They're very beautiful and very cool. What message does the universe have for us today? Only one way to find out. I love the visuals of these cards and how they're inspired from deities and folklore and stories and fairy tales from around the world. What sort of guidance do we need? Okay, let's cut the deck. Here we go. The Hanged Man, upside down. The Death card, upside down. And the King of Swords, all reversed. The Hangman card is inspired by the Italian fairy tale Sleeping Beauty. The Death card is inspired by White Bear King Valamon from Norway. And the King of Swords card is inspired by the Griffin, which is a Persian mythology. Well, this spread most certainly has a theme. The Hangman in reverse. Are we ignoring something? Are we filling our life with so many tasks and keeping ourselves so busy that we are ignoring something that the universe is trying to tell us? Maybe there is something that we are avoiding here. I really feel that. And with the Death card in reverse, right behind it, there's an indecision that's happening here. There's something that no longer serves you that you need to let go of and move on from. And we're not doing that. We are filling our time. We're keeping busy. We are avoiding the point. We have this indecisiveness. And I think that maybe that is because we don't want to make a decision. The fear is strong, okay? You know, everybody fears the Death card. Everybody fears it, but it's not something to be afraid of. When you close one door, you make room for a new adventure. You make room for the next thing that's going to serve you. And whatever this is that we're being indecisive about or afraid to move on from, the longer we wait, the more we try to ignore it, the louder the universe is going to spell it out to us until we have no choice but to address it. And so honestly, just delaying that fact is doing nothing but creating a lot of unnecessary spent energy on your part. And the outcome is going to be the same because eventually this death is going to happen. And what I mean by death is that something is coming to an end. I mean, this tells me that you are on the verge of meaningful change. You're just trying so hard to resist it that we're filling our time, keeping ourselves busy, trying to stay occupied, but really we're stagnating because we're not moving forward into the next chapter. This Death card in reverse is an invitation. It's an invitation to really open yourself up to the possibility of what's next. It's an invitation to get excited about the future instead of avoiding it. Because the thing is, over time, things change. Some things die and new things are reborn all the time. It's part of life. It's part of the cycle of life. And when we choose not to move forward, when we choose to try to ignore it, we can never ignore it for long. It demands to be heard that there is a new chapter of your life coming and that it's going to be something spectacular. I just have this overwhelming feeling. The King of Swords in reverse, it can be about manipulation, but it can also be about indecisiveness. And I think that you're manipulating yourself a bit right now, yeah? Because we're just trying so hard to avoid the inevitable. And we have to make some choices here. And the choice needs to be to move forward. We should be excited about that. So don't let fear of the unknown hold you back. Don't let something that you're hanging on to from the past hold you back. You know that it's time to make a choice. I know that you do. I know you can feel it. And if this message is for you, I know that that is resonating with you right now. Like, dang, I've been putting this off and I have been trying to keep myself busy, but it's time to take the next step. It's time to make a move. Can we get some clarity on this? Yes. 9 of Swords. Now we've got a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear going on here. You're worried about what the future holds, but just like the person in the middle of this card, you know, it's time to clear your mind, sort of find your center, okay? Instead of giving in to all this worry and doubt about the future, it's time to find your inner intuition and make the choice that you know is right. There's also a suggestion in a couple of these cards that you might be playing a little bit of a martyr game here. Maybe the decision that you have to make is going to affect someone else negatively, or maybe you're afraid that it's going to affect someone else negatively. But ultimately, at the end of the day here, we can't do that. We cannot give up our future for the sake of others. We cannot choose to ignore our inner voice. So whatever this fear you're fighting is, it's time to just break through it. Yeah. One more for the viewer. Oh, Page of Cups. Intuitive messages, possibilities, curiosity. This is the universe telling you it's time to get curious about your future. It's time to stop avoiding the decision that needs to be made. It's time to stop avoiding the charge forward, because it's time to face it with some curiosity. It's time to get excited about the possibilities, because they're out there for you, and it's time. It's time to turn the page, my friend. You got this. I believe in you. Let's take those creative opportunities. Let's stop filling our lives with pointless tasks so that we can avoid the inevitable, which is this decision to move forward. It's time. And it's going to be a good move forward. We're clearing out space for better things to come. Okay? I believe in you.